everyone and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name is Alexis and during the month of December I'm going to be posting a video to this channel every day. So if you love a variety channel like this one and you want to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And now I'm going to share with you how to freshen your home naturally this Christmas 3 ways. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to freshen your home naturally this Christmas. So recently I have been cooking quite a lot in our house and we have quite an open plan house. So when I start cooking, the smell tends to go everywhere and it has been a bit whiffy in here, I have to say. So I've decided to try 3 air fresheners today. I'm going to be using this book again. So I'm going to be taking the recipes from the Ultimate Book of Herbs by Reader's Digest. This is a book my mum gave me and it's really interesting, and I've been using quite a few recipes from there. You will find those recipes on my channel. If I can, I will try to link them in the description box below. But today I thought I'd try 3 air freshener recipes for you, and while I was trying them, of course, I had to share the recipe with you. So here is how to freshen your home naturally this Christmas. Firstly, I'm going to preheat my oven to 100 degrees. While my oven is preheating, I'm going to slice an orange and a lemon, and these are for the simmer pot. So I'm going to put these into the oven on a low temperature. As I've just mentioned, I've put the oven onto 100 degrees and I'm going to sort of bake these until they dry out, and then I'm going to use these in my simmer pot. So I'm just simply slicing the orange and then I'm going to move on and slice the lemon, and hopefully these will give this a really lovely citrus smell to the simmer pot. And I am using a wire rack. I haven't actually got a tray with a wire rack, so I'm hoping this works. So basically I'm just going to lay them out like this and I'm going to put these into the oven. I don't know if that will fit. Oh, it just about fits. And then I'm just going to dry them out in the oven, and then I will use these as part of the simmer pot. Yeah, as I said, I didn't have a tray with a rack to go on top, so I've turned the rack upside down and I'm going to use that in the oven instead. So once I've sliced these, I'm going to put this into the oven for a good 2 hours, but halfway through I will turn them over as well. I don't know if they're going to fit. I don't think they're going to fit. But that's that done, and I'm going to put these into the oven now. The oranges and lemons have been in the oven for about an hour, and I'm just going to try and flip them over. They are drying out quite nicely, I have to say. Some of them have fallen down though into my oven. I'm going to try and put that one back on. Oh no! I don't know if these are going to stay on, to be honest. I'm hoping they will. Yeah, so I'm just going to flip that over and that over as well, and then that one. I'm also going to pick that up and put that back on if I can. I don't think that's going to stay on, to be honest. Oh, I could put it up there. Right, and I'm going to have to go into my oven like so and just pick these up as well. Thankfully they're not too hot. I do have asbestos hands, I have to say. So I've flipped them over now and I'm going to put these back into the oven for another hour. The oranges and lemons have dried out now, so I'm going to take these out of the oven. Oh god, they're all falling down. And I'm going to leave them to cool. The orange and lemon slices have cooled and I'm going to put these into a small saucepan. You can also store these in an airtight container as well. And you can store the whole mix in an airtight container before you want to use it, and it would also make a really lovely present for someone. I'm also going to add a crushed up cinnamon stick to this as well, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of coriander seeds and a tablespoon of allspice as well. allspice berries. I bought the allspice berries on Amazon. I couldn't actually find them in the supermarket, but your local supermarket may sell them. Ours didn't, unfortunately, so I had to buy them on Amazon. They weren't cheap either, but I just thought, just to make the house smell a bit better, this is probably the best way to do it, to be honest. And I've also used these in potpourri as well. And I've just added a tablespoon of whole cloves to that as well. And I'm going to pour over some water now. And then I'm going to put this onto a high heat and I'm going to bring it to the boil, and then I'm going to leave it to simmer. So I'll come back and turn the heat down when it's simmering. As you can probably see, the simmer pot is coming to the boil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the heat down to low and I'm going to leave this to simmer. And you can leave it to simmer for as long as you want or just for 10 minutes, it's up to you. If you do leave it for as long as you want, what it says in the book is to add more water as it's needed. But I'm hoping that this makes the house smell really refreshing and lovely. So I have to say, I've had the simmer pot on the stove for a good half an hour and the house smells so lovely. It smells really Christmassy in here. So I would definitely recommend this one to a friend, and I think I'll definitely be using this throughout the winter as well. The next air freshener I wanted to share with you is an air freshener spray. So this is the first time that I've ever made this, and I really wanted to try this one because it looks really interesting. So I have about 600 mils of distilled water. So I've taken the distilled water from the tumble dryer. That actually is distilled water in the tumble dryer, and I'm going to use that. As I said, I've never made this before, so I really wanted to try it. And I thought if you have a friend who likes cleaning or likes their house to smell really nice, then this might make a really good present for somebody as well. I'm actually using an old spray bottle, an old Method bottle that I've cleaned out, but you could buy like a fancy bottle from Amazon or from a shop or anywhere really, and you could use that instead. And now I'm going to add in 150 mils of vodka. So I'm tripling all the amount going into this spray. So in the original recipe this was 200 mils and this was 50 mils of vodka, but because my bottle is so big and because I don't think this is going to go off, I've decided to add a bit more to it as well. So hopefully this will last us throughout Christmas, because we tend to do a lot of cooking at Christmas, like a lot of people, and our house does become a bit smelly, I have to say. We have a big open plan house with not really any windows. We have lovely doors at the back of our house, but we can't open the door when it's raining or when it's really cold because it will just freeze us all out or make us very wet. So yeah, unfortunately, there's only a small window at the front which we can only really open during the day. So yeah, I've decided to try and bust the smells with some natural air fresheners instead. So now I'm going to add about 8 drops of clove oil to this as well. Clove oil is a really good oil. You can actually use this on your toothbrush. It's very good if you've got gum disease. I just wanted to say that. I do occasionally use this on my toothbrush and it has done my teeth and gums some good, I think. And then I'm also going to add about 5 lemon drops as well, so lemon essential oil. So I'm going to add 5 drops of this. 5, lovely. I actually might double up on this because I've tripled up on the other ingredients, although essential oils are rather strong. So yeah, I'm just going to add a few more drops of clove oil as well to this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I'm also going to add some bergamot as well. Bergamot is a lovely smell and it's really good at this time of year. It's actually quite relaxing. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I've doubled up on all of the essential oils for this, but I've tripled up on the vodka and the water. And I'm just going to, it says to shake well before use and then just simply spray into the air. Oh, that smells really nice. Oh yeah. Oh yes, so I'm looking forward to using this spray at Christmas. Final recipe that I wanted to share with you is a smell buster. It's for your hallway if that's where you store your shoes. So recently I went on a walk in the rain and I walked in these shoes, and unfortunately when I got back these were slightly stinky. I tried to wash them in the washing machine and I've tried to air them outside, but they are still quite stinky. So I've decided to try this smell buster, and for this you'll need some socks and some bicarbonate of soda. We buy our bicarbonate of soda online from Amazon or a shop like Amazon, and it's quite cheap when you buy it in bulk. We do have the room to store it as well, so yeah, we're quite lucky there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons of bicarbonate of soda to this bowl, if I don't spill it everywhere that is, and then I'm going to add some peppermint oil. It doesn't actually say how much, so I'm just going to add some peppermint oil, but it does say that you could use lavender or you could use tea tree or rosemary as well if you wanted to, or a blend of all of them, and then I'm just going to mix that in to the baking powder like so, and then what you do is you fill your socks up with the mixture. This is sounding bizarre, isn't it? This is the first time I've ever done this. So I'm just going to fill the socks with the mixture like so, and then you put that into the end of your shoe and you leave that for 24 hours, and apparently it's meant to get rid of bad smells. So we shall see. I shall leave this now for 24 hours and I will see if it gets rid of the bad smells. I'm hoping that it does, because it has left out, these shoes have left our hallway a little bit stinky. I have removed them now, but it's just knowing where to put them without them smelling out a room, if you know what I mean. So I'm really hoping that this little experiment works, to be honest. So I've filled that up, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that into the end of the other shoe, and I'm going to leave these for 24 hours. I left the shoes overnight by the back door, and I have to say they are actually smelling a lot better. They smell quite minty fresh now. I think tea tree oil would have been better, plus tea tree oil is also a natural disinfectant as well. But peppermint oil did the job, and I feel safe to put these back into the hallway now as well. That's how I have freshened my home naturally, and those recipes I will link in the description box below for you. But for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.